Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are going to learn about very important concept square and square roots, and in the same way cube and cube root. So for that, first of all, I want to show you that if we will take square of 2, which is equals to 4, it means that 2 square is 4, and if I will take square root of 4, it will become 2. It means that square and square roots are inverses of each other. As you can see, 2 will give square 4 and 4 will give you the square root of 2. On the other side, if I will take a cube of 2, so cube of 2 is 8, like 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 is 8. So this is your cube, and if I will take cube root of 8, it will give you 2. So I am going to write here cube root. It means that in the same way, cube and cube root are both inverses of each other. Next, it's very important to understand what is this radical sign and what is the value of this radical. It is similar to division sign, but it's different from that because it hasn't any curve on the side. So this is called your radical, and if I will write any number it, like I am writing 4 under it, so this is called radicand. Next, you have to understand that what is the value of this radical. This is equals to 4 raised to the power 1 by 2. It means that these both are same. Either 4 is written in the radical or it has power 1 by 2. Now next I will show you that how I will take square root of that. We know that 2 into 2 is our 4. So it is 1 by 2, or I can write 2 into 2 as 2 square. 1 by 2 is its power. Now this 2 will be cancelled by this 2 and your answer is 2. It means that square root of 4 is 2. At the back, these steps are very important to understand that radical value is 1 by 2. We don't do these steps normally, but we should know that radical value is 1 by 2. That's why square can be cancelled by 1 by 2, as 2 and 1 by 2 are multiplicative inverse of each other. When we will multiply these both, it will give you answer 1. So this is what you have to do. In the same way, when we will talk about cube root, I am writing any number 8 in the radical, and cube root sign is a bit different from the square root radical. There is a cube at left corner of the radical. Now its value would be changed. I can write this as 8 raised to the power 1 by 3. If there is no value at the corner, it means it's 1 by 2, but if there is any value, you have to write at 1 over whatever, 3, 4, 5. So you have to write 1 over 3. Now next, I know that 8 is equals to 2 cube, because 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 is 8. So 1 by 3, and 3 would be cancelled with this, so I can write 2 here. Cube root of 8 is 2, because radical value of cube root is 1 by 3. So in the same way, whenever there is a value at the corner, like if it is 6 and under the radical it's written 64, it means that now you have to find sixth root of 64. It means that by prime factorization you will solve it, make it power in the form of 6, and then you will have to know that 64 sixth root means 1 over 6. Just you have to remember this concept mainly. Next, it's very important for square and cube roots to know about the square numbers and cube numbers. So I have written here first 10 square numbers and first 10 cube numbers. Now what are first 10 square numbers? 1 square is 1 into 1 is equals to 1. In the same way, 2 square is equals to 4. Then 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square is 36, 7 square means 7 into 7 49, 8 square means 8 into 8 64, 81, and in the same way 100. So these numbers which I have highlighted are called perfect squares. Why they are called perfect squares? Because when we will find their square roots, they will give us exact whole number. We won't have any radical if we will find square root of these number. So these are important to learn. Next is first and cube number. Cube means when there is a power 3 on any number, it means we have to multiply that number 3 times. 2 into 2 into 2 by itself, 2 into 2 into 2 3 times, so which will give you 8, then 27. So these all are perfect cubes. Perfect cubes, because you can find their cube roots in a whole number and they will give you exact whole number. That's why they are called perfect cubes. Next I will solve an example picking up any number from here, like it's 7 square. If I am going to find its square root, so I told you that radical value as 1 by 2, so 2 and 1 by 2 will be cancelled and answer is 7. In the same way, if I will find cube root of 10 cube, so it will give you 10. At the back it's the same procedure, like it has power 1 by 3 and 1 by 3 is inverse of this 3, so they will cancel each other and 10 raised to the power 1 is answer. So this is how it is called perfect cube. So learn these first 10 square number and cube numbers and enjoy finding your square roots and cube roots. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.